everybody, my name is Nick Hodges, and for this very quick video, I'm doing something a little bit different. Now, normally I review historical movies, but just recently Adam from the channel Your Movie Sucks did a series of videos called Childhood Trauma, where he went into detail about children's programming that messed him up as a kid. Then he asked a whole bunch of other YouTubers, including myself, if we would like to quickly discuss our own experiences. Now, I've been a fan of his work long before I started my YouTube channel. In fact, his style of reviewing has been one of the big inspirations behind history buffs. So when he asked me if I would like to talk about a film that messed me up as a kid, I said hell yes. Now, many of us have recently celebrated Easter, and during that time, I was reminded of one children's cartoon that I watched at way too young of an age, that haunted my dreams and chilled me to the bone, and forever tainted my view of the Easter holidays. I am, of course, talking about Watership Down. For all of you Brits out there, I'm sure that at least some of you will be able to empathize about why this scared the ever-loving shit out of me as a kid. But for the rest of you who might be unfamiliar with it, here's the basic rundown. Watership Down is a 1978 children's movie based on the book of the same name by Richard Adams. It focuses on a group of cute bunny rabbits who embark on an exciting adventure across the English countryside as they look for a new home. It has all the staples of a great animated feature, with rich characters, an intricate plot, a fascinating lore where the rabbits have their own unique religion and mythology. But it has one feature that you won't find in your average Disney movie. Now, before you say anything, yes, this is a children's movie. When it came out, it was, and still is, rated U. For you Americans out there, that's the equivalent of a G rating. Oh, by the way, isn't it hilarious how misleading this poster is? Because I can assure you, it's less like a family adventure you've ever seen, and more like a brutal, horrifying struggle for survival, as we see these cute bunny rabbits get picked off one by one. I mean, like, everything will be fine 1 minute. We see a rabbit just chilling out and looking at the flowers.
Just look at the flowers.
And then suddenly... Throughout the entire runtime, we see pretty much anything and everything trying to kill these little buggers. We have badgers, we have rats, cats, owls, and dogs, and don't even get me started on the dog in this movie. Now, there's this one scene that absolutely terrified me as a kid, where Holly talks about how their warren was destroyed by humans.
What happened?
Our warren. Destroyed.
Destroyed? How?
Men came, filled in the burrows. Couldn't get out. There was a strange sound. You see, the air turned bad. Runs blocked with dead bodies. We couldn't get out. Everything turned mad.
If there's anything that can give a child nightmares, it is this. Just seeing these rabbits suffocate to death deep underground, being unable to push forwards due to the corpses blocking your path, and unable to go back with the other rabbits frantically pushing into you. I mean, like, it still sends shivers down my spine. And if that's not bad enough, they also have to worry about another group of rabbits called Ephrathans. They're basically like a fascist Spartan-like society that rules through intimidation and fear. If another rabbit steps out of line, they literally rip him to shreds. And they're led by an insane dictator called General Woundwort, who for the longest time as a young boy, I saw him as the personification of true evil. Like, once he has you in his sights, there's no stopping him, as he lives for violence and is incapable of reason.
You're in no position to bargain.
We shouldn't be fighting each other. We have enough enemies as it is. Perhaps we should be together, adjoining the free, independent Warrens.
I've no time for this nonsense.
Shall I kill him, sir?
So without wishing to spoil more, this is the film that gave me childhood trauma, with its brutal violence and apocalyptic imagery of English fields running red with blood. I mean, I was obviously way too young to have watched it when I did, but I'm thankful that I had. I mean, like, it was a cool thing to talk about with your mates in school, and terrifying as it was, it didn't stop me from rewatching it again and again, so enough so that I eventually overcame my fear of it. So I highly recommend that you guys check out Watership Down when you can, but just have a think first before you show it to your younger siblings. maybe let them hold on to their innocence a little bit longer. And I would also like to thank Adam for inviting me to collaborate on his childhood trauma videos. If you're interested, you should definitely check out the series that inspired this one, and the other big YouTubers who will also be adding their own. They're all available on a playlist in the description box below. Now I'm going to crack on with researching my next historical movie review. Until then, take care guys.